Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. This is Blazer the Morkie, and we are bringing you your reading for the next 10 days. Today we'll be pulling a card for your overall energy. We're going to take a look at your energies, the energies of the person or situation connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Cancerian collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like to get more context and texture, be sure to watch your sun, moon, rising, and north node videos. And then if you're interested in connecting more one-on-one, please look at the description below, and that's where you will find links to connecting with me on social media, making donations, having a personal reading. I'm also, at the time of this video, going to be having a women's webinar, which is really exciting, on December 17th. So if that is something you'd like to hear about, you have my contact information below. It's called Hack the Lack. So it's going to get real juicy there, Cancer, okay? Also, every other Sunday, I am live on the channel and you can come and ask a question. We have a great time. It's like a party. Okay, you have given me your overall energy. It popped right out here, Cancer, and you got Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. Sub Rosa. So I'm wondering if there's something on the surface that has come into your awareness, or perhaps it's just like right there and you're feeling it. Your intuition is telling you there's something here about to be revealed to you. Let's get into this reading and see if we can't find out. On your side, you get the World card, you get the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Wow, Cancer, speaking of hacking the lack, it really looks like that might be what is in your energy right now. You're really bringing something into completion. It could be letting go or closing out a limiting belief that you have. The Five of Pentacles does indicate possibly a connection to a scarcity or a poverty mindset. So there could be something in your energy there that you're looking to let go of. And also for some of you, I think you're just on the verge of having a breakthrough, because with this Nine of Wands here, it talks about resilience. It would be the kind of energy when you're just getting ready to give up and then a breakthrough occurs. So what I'm seeing here so far is really hold on to that. Don't give up. Keep working on closing out this limiting belief that you might have about yourself or about money and resources. For the person connected to you, they get the Lovers, the Four of Cups, and the Moon. I'm kind of picking up the energy of someone who has a lot of love to give, but they're hurt. They might need some time to think about things. I'm not sure yet if the hurt comes from the relationship with you. We'll have to look at this. Maybe it does. Maybe for some of you, really moving yourself to close out limiting beliefs might have something to do with this person that you're connected to. You could also look at it as possibly even a business relationship of some kind. And with the Moon here, there are some shadows this person is dealing with. So someone you care about, again, could be a parent, child, romantic. Someone's hurt here and they're really working their way through a shadowy part of their journey. This could also be someone like you're close to, like a family member or someone, and you just see them in a relationship, maybe that doesn't have a lot of promise. And so long-term, stability and promise, that could be coming up. In the connecting energies, the two of you get the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. There's definitely possibly some boundaries and some division going on here. Disappointment. For some of you, this could be, like I said, a business partnership or a friend that as you clear out your own cycle and you go into a more abundant time in your life, there just may be somebody's energy that doesn't fit with you anymore. Let's get some clarifiers, because as I look at this overall, I think there's some really good things in store for you. Like I feel that underneath the surface with that sub rosa, but I also feel like it's displaying itself with partnerships right now, and it could be a little messy. Let's clarify the world for you. You get the Seven of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're kind of at this, what I'll say, like, feels like a turning point here. Now, you may be feeling into lots of different directions for how things could go, but the calling that I'm hearing for you is to follow your heart, to follow your passion, to follow what you desire, to learn more about abundance, to learn more about manifestation, to learn more about how to get in those flows for yourself. Some of you might want to dig a little bit deeper into your astrology or your personality and just uncover some things in there that might be helpful. That's coming up as possibly something that maybe you've always known about yourself, but to have it framed for you would really be of assistance. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the Death card and the Page of Cups. Yes, so you're really tuning into this learning energy presented in the Sub Rosa card, the overall energy that you have. You've got these pages here. And along with this poverty or lack consciousness. Now, when I say consciousness, for a lot of you, this could be subconscious. So on the surface, you're like, well, no, I feel pretty good about things, or I'm doing okay. There's these subconscious energies that are 95% of our operating system, right? And so there's a transformation going on within you in that realm. And again, the Page of Cups, along with the Page of Wands, opening your heart, following your heart, and following your desires and passions. Some of you may be in a pretty good position. Maybe you're trying to determine a course of action for like taking a training or something like that. I kind of get the feeling like 2 weeks from now, it'll become really clear to you which one to pick that's going to help you. Okay, let's look at this Nine of Wands. Being resilient. You get the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Yes, I feel like Cancer, Cancerian energy, it will carry on and it will kind of move side to side for a while, right? As a Cancerian is trying to decide on the next best course, imagine the crabs walking, they walk laterally side to side a lot of times. And before they decide which path to take back into the ocean, the Ace of Cups here, they are making sure that their mind is made up, okay? Now, I'm giving crabs a little too much credit because they're operating more primally than us, but there may be this part of you, that primal mind within you, that has already determined the best course of action. And it's just a matter of this unfolding before you. But the key things here are opening yourself to learning, following your heart, and following your passion. That's what you're meant to be learning about. And anything that would prevent you or sidetrack you, or perhaps just somebody who's a naysayer who's not encouraging of you, I think you're done with that. And when a Cancer is done, they're done. And they will exit from the energies that are not supportive. On this person's side, the Lovers, okay? This person gets the High Priestess and the Chariot, whoever you're connected to here. These are really, really major energies for this person. I would say this person is learning how to move in accordance with loving themselves. Okay, at least that's the wisdom being presented. They may have a connection to you because they were magnetized to your intuition. And I don't know that that's really their lead card, right? So there are times where maybe they have ignored or run away from their intuition. But with these major energies upon them, and it perhaps really coming up in a relationship for them, I think they're gonna get the picture here. They're gonna get the idea. They're gonna get the message. They're going to get to the point where they cannot ignore their intuition. The Chariot here is the card of Cancer in the tarot. And so that combined with the High Priestess, that's a lot of intuition. So you could be dealing with someone who is in a relationship that they know is not good for them. They know it's not healthy. They know it's not helping them. And while I don't think it's the best idea for you to be telling them that, definitely not unsolicited. All right. If they solicit your advice, that's one thing, but they've got to figure this out on their own. And this is a big part of their life path. Let's look at this Four of Cups for them. Why are they hurt? The Strength card and the Knight of Pentacles. They haven't been able to move their life forward because whomever they're with or whomever they're connected to, and in this case, I don't necessarily get that it's you, but I get that they know that you know what they're doing or whomever they're engaging with is unhealthy. And perhaps there's even been conversations about it that have put stress on the relationship here. But they have not been able to move well through their emotional energies, through the grief that comes along with recognizing, oh my goodness, I've been in this situation. It's not healthy. On the outside, I think they're still appearing to be in a place of pause where they know, but maybe they're waiting for something here. Maybe they're waiting for something to happen, or they're waiting to have the courage to, the Strength card here, they're waiting to have the courage to say something or to break it off with this person. Could also be for some of them, it could be, a friendship. So, you've recognized in someone that you're connected to that they're entertaining some sort of toxic friendship. Whatever the case is, there is love here, whether it's romantic love or platonic. There are boundaries this person needs to set, and I don't think they've quite done it yet, but the energy is getting stronger and stronger for them to pay attention here. Now, on the extreme, and this may be for a more select population of people that are listening, you could be aware of this person being with someone who's abusive. In that case, you may have to make some determinations about moving differently with them and how you communicate with them. It may take a little bit stronger arm there. And while I said I don't think they respond well to unsolicited advice, you may have to get creative with how you approach this because something's telling them, get out. They've got the Moon here with the Devil card to clarify and the Six of Swords. It's basically like, get out or you're going to get pulled down. It's this person, whatever relationship they're connected to, it's a sinking ship. I don't necessarily see a job here, although for some it could be. I'm getting more of they're in a relationship with another person that wears on them, that tears them down, that drains their energy. It's about addiction and control and narcissism and nasty stuff. And they need to get out of it. Subconsciously, they know it. I am concerned, Cancer, and I'm sure you are too. If this reading is resonating and you stuck with it, I know you're concerned about this person. I am too. I am concerned about them. But I'm also concerned about your relationship to them because there seems to be some stress here with that Nine of Swords realization. Oh, yeah. So here's what happens, Cancer. You know what's going on with them. They know that you know. They feel connected to you from the get-go, whether they're related to you or someone else, just a friend or something. They know that your intuition is spot on and they admire you for your intuition. And now their own intuition is starting to speak louder and louder. You bring in the energy of the Three of Cups on the Nine of Swords. So anytime there's stress, you're really doing the Cancerian thing. You're showing love. Hey, let us help you. Let's work together. You may have even offered this person a place to stay or a refuge if they need like a short-term place where they can come and be safe and kind of get on the right track for their life. They bring in the energy though of the Ten of Swords. They're very like defensive about it. Even though you're coming from a place of love, they misread that. And I think it's because they are so consumed with the life-changing energies of the relationship that they're in over here with this other person and how toxic it's been, that they're embarrassed. You know, there's embarrassment, there's defensiveness, even though they know and that you know and you know you've known, and you may have even known from the beginning. There may be this egoic defensiveness with them. Maybe they don't want to admit that they were wrong all along and you were right. But I do see you offering love. I don't see you coming at them like, I know it all and I told you so. I don't see that energy from you. But with the Eight of Cups here, you're bringing in the energy of the Queen of Swords. They bring in the energy of the Five of Cups. And we had the Eight of Cups here, okay? And so you may feel a little distant from this person right now. You may feel like they're giving you the cold shoulder or ghosting you a bit. You may need to have some of your own protective boundaries. I don't think you need to block your heart from this person. You obviously care about them and you extend love to them, and that's fine. But I think you're having to hold your tongue. I think it's difficult to let them continue to suffer in this pattern and in this, when there's so much the universe is trying to bring through for them to really change the course of their life, but it's their pattern to break. It's their life change to make happen here. And so you're having to hold your tongue a lot, I think. And that's rough. They have to make the choice though to actually exit the situation. They're still very focused maybe on how they're going to do it, or the emotional energies that are tied up within them right now with this Five of Cups. Remember, they had also the Four of Cups. They're contemplating it. They're just not making the move. But they do have one cup. This character has one cup in their hand here, meaning that intuition, that watery flow energy, they do have it. Even though they're focused on the damaged and destroyed cups, they do have it in them to take their one cup and maybe hightail it out of there. Oh, this is tricky. This would be hard for me. I can definitely feel your energy, like you want the best, you've wanted to help them. You know, you're closing out your own cycle, but here you are, you have your beautiful, lovely focus and your caretaking, nurturing energies focused on someone else, and they're going through it, and this is, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, you know, for you, Cancer, you know, your job is to keep operating from your heart, you know, your heart space, to have those little micro boundaries when you can, you know, and there may be times that you're getting really upset with what they're going through or how that third party is treating them. You have to hold your tongue a little. I know that can be tough. And it also factors into where you're at in your cycle, where you're coming to the end of closing out a cycle of lack. And that would extend into love and relationships as well. So you're kind of at this point where you're like, I'm done. And you over here, I love you. You need to be done with that. You know, that's kind of what done and done. That's probably going to be our title, Done and Done, I think. I like that. Because, you know, I do like the decisiveness of Cancer when they're done, because Cancer doesn't get there without, they put up with a lot, and they have this long fuse of love, but once you burn that to the end, it's over. Done and done. Cancer, let's get you a card to close off your reading today. Cancer, your final message is number 44, unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. Yes, Cancer, and you've got these really cool fish showing up here. You've got Sub Rosa. Cancer, I don't know if you can yet see the full outcome of what's happening here with you and closing out your cycle here with lack and a poverty consciousness. You're really doing a good job of ending that. You can't see what's going to happen with this other person that you're focused on. They're going through their hard time with that third party. You've offered a lot of love and nurturing, but the universe is coming through and saying, hold the course. You got this, Cancer. Magical miracles and blessings are coming. They're right under the surface there with the Sub Rosa card coming up in the beginning. So just hold tight, because when it's done and done, the energies in the physical still have to shift to close it out. Cancer, what an interesting reading. I'm wishing you all the best through this experience. It's been my pleasure to do this reading, and I look forward to seeing you next time.